it's really hard not to be disenfranchised as a man, in especially a young man in this day and age. I mean, I was was talking to a friend about how I think the ability for the average man to date and meet a woman that will be, a long term girlfriend or even spouse, the opportunity is very slim to none. And I was talking to him about how the divide between men and women is just so stupid. It's so immature and childish. It's like grade school shit. It's like, ew, girls have cooties. Ew, boys are yucky. Like that's what it really feels like now in the modern discourse between men and women, and like it's just so dumb, right? I'm not trying to say I'm such a smart guy. I'm such a smart individual, but it's like this shit is just so stupid, right? Like that's the thing nobody wants to talk about. I mean, I'll plug the video. Um, there's a study in the UK. It said something like over 60% of young single women, so women, it was women under 30, have a disliking towards men, and they would not date men who were not politically aligned with them or do not follow social issues or um, racial discussion. And I'm like, why the fuck do you care, right? Like me, I want to date a conservative woman. I want to date a conservative or a non-political. Honestly, I want to date a woman who's not political at all. You know why? Because I don't think women should be giving too much of a fuck about politics. Call me incel, whatever you want to call me in the comments. I don't think women should give that much of a fuck about politics. I mean politics regarding their own, physical health and well-being and etc. The right to, you know, I'm not anti, or sorry, excuse me. I'm not pro-choice, but I understand why women would have an abortion. I'm a Christian, so of course I'm pro-life. But it's like you do what you want at the end of the day. For most of these women, you do what you want. Whatever's gonna make you happy, you just go and do that. Great, okay. But I'm at the point where I'm so disenfranchised because I was talking to this friend of mine, like I said in the other video, where this is just, I know every time I say hyper reality and I get into the hyper reality of things, and if I put hyper reality in the title, people will watch the video. So I'm gonna do it in this one too. The hyper reality of the dating market is literally just nobody knows what the fuck they're talking about. Like, just to be flat out honest with you, um, like I said in the other video, as I was saying, the advice men give to other men is complete horseshit. I mean, I was talking to my friend about how, like, I want to start dating, I want to meet a girl and actually, like, meet somebody, right? I want to start talking to people again because I go to work and nobody wants to fucking talk to you. And then I talk to my one friend who I'm friends with outside of work, and he's always busy. And then he's deleted the game we used to play. We play Marvel Rivals. We used to. He deleted that shit, so I'm not playing that with him no more. So now I gotta find something else to do with him. He wants me to get Overwatch 2. That's probably not gonna happen because I don't fucking like Overwatch 2. But I mean, he literally just said, "Oh man, just keep working on your body, bro. Just keep working on your health, man. Um, keep working on your mental space." And I'm like, dude, just you're literally, like I said, self improvement is masturbation. It's literally the biggest scam my generation was sold. Self improvement, because like I said in the other video, that one guy I watch, I'll plug his video too in this one. I don't care. Um, this idea of, oh, I need to improve constantly. Like, you're never enough. You're never just enough as you are, right? Even if you're in good shape, you're in good health, you have a good outlook on life, you're studying the scriptures, you're going to school, you're going to your job, you're doing all the things you got to do, you're paying your taxes, you're working on your body, eating healthy. You could be doing all that, and most dudes will still just tell you, you got to work on yourself, man. Like, I'm already working. I've been working on myself for years at this point, right? And it's still not enough. I'm just so sick of this shit, right? Nobody has any real constructive answer for anybody, so they just throw the most basic ass platitude out at you. They just go, "Oh yeah, just oh, just work on yourself, man. Just work on yourself. It's like literally, if I cut 5 pounds of fat off my body, I would have visible abs. But I need to still keep working on myself, right? It's ridiculous. And I was talking about how fucked it is, and he blocked me. So, whatever. I barely knew the guy. I couldn't give a shit. But anyway, he was like, just keep going to the gym, man. Because here's my thing, right? You know why most dudes go to the gym? Dudes don't go to the gym for themselves. I mean, I hate to tell you. Most dudes do not go to the gym for themselves. Most dudes go to the gym to get attention from women. And guess what? I've been going to the gym, consistently eating high protein. You know, I eat like 2 chicken breasts a day, 3 eggs, peanut butter. I eat my fiber. I eat my apples. I eat my bananas. I eat my grapes. I eat my oranges. Getting my antioxidants. All that shit. I'm taking a multivitamin. I'm doing all that, right? Guess what? You know who notices that I have big biceps? You know who notices that shit? Now I'm trying to flex. I'm just showing you guys for the camera because I know there's going to be new viewers on this video. Do you know who sees that? Men. That's who sees that. When I'm working the counter at my job, running the register, you know who asks me my workout regimen? Men. You know who tells me I look jacked? Men. You know who asks me if I'm bulking or cutting right now? Men. Do you know who flirts with me at the counter? Men. This gay black dude, just describing him for you, came up to me and asked for my phone number while I was on the register that day. And I said, look, man, I really appreciate it, but I'm not gay. And he took it really well. I took it really well. You know, whatever. Great. But women don't notice this shit. They don't give a fuck. It's all your face card, dude. At the end of the day, that's all it is. It's all your face card. And when I keep having people tell me, oh, you're so handsome, you should have no problem getting a girlfriend. You should have no problem dating. I've been single for 3 years almost. I've been single since I was 19. I'm 21 already. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's just... Here's the way it is. If you want a good flavor of tea, Liquid Death Long Island. Or sorry, Death Island. Death Island iced tea. It's pretty good. It's pretty decent. The black one's the best one, though. The Sweet Reaper. No, I'm not sponsored. It just hits a point where it's like, when is it enough? When am I going to be enough where he was telling me, he said, oh, let them come to you, man. Let the women come to you. I said, women do not approach men. They just don't do it. They approach men who are 9 and 10 out of 10 dudes. I'm not a 9 or 10 out of 10. Sorry. And people are going to say, oh, well, you're like putting yourself down. No, I'm not. I'm being fucking pragmatic. I'm being realistic here. I'm not no 10 out of 10 dude. Just is the way it is. A woman has only approached me one time, and it was out of extreme desperation, and that was my last relationship. And she only started dating me because I was a Christian. Because I am a Christian. It's ridiculous. It hits a point where it's like, what the fuck? See what I'm saying? Like, you get on this treadmill and you just keep hearing things, but you never get nowhere, realistically. And it's just like, you really want me to believe that, oh, I just have to keep my head down for another 5 fucking years and keep grinding and keep working on myself and keep doing this and that? And it's like, when am I done? When am I done doing this? You know? I've been doing what I've been supposed to be doing for years. I have been lifting weights since I was in high school. I gained 30 pounds of muscle. Maybe even 35, 40 pounds of muscle if I keep bulking at the rate I am, where lean bulking as I am, where I'm barely gaining any body fat, but I'm still going up on the scale. In high school, I weighed 120 pounds. Right now, I weigh 157 pounds. And that was like junior year. I weighed 120 pounds. I weighed 120 pounds at 5'10". Now I'm 157. Almost 160 pounds lean mass. And that's still not enough. That's still not enough. That's still not enough to get women to notice you. Because guess what? You're not 6'5". Women aren't going to notice you. And then guess what? You go even further. Every girl I ever see, I'm not even kidding you, even the ones that are like low on the look scale. I'm not saying that looks are everything, but you understand what I'm getting at here. Even the ones that are like not super attractive or are, not conventionally attractive in any way, They all have boyfriends. I've literally, the amount of times I see a girl come into my store who's not an alcoholic, so I don't see her every day buying alcohol or cigarettes. The amount of times I see a girl walk through that door who's not doing either of those, she's taken every single time. Every time. There was a rather large girl in the store the other day, and like I said, you know me, I like them a little big. Hey, call the cops, whatever, okay? I was looking at her, not sexually, obviously. I was just like, oh, okay, I think I've seen her before. Like, that's what was going through my mind. And guess what? She's talking to a dude, and she grabs his hand when they leave. They hold hands as they walk out the building. And I'm not saying like, oh, I'm mad or anything, but I'm saying the amount of women who are single and the amount of men who are single in my generation is a huge disparity. I don't know if these women are all dating the same dude or what it is, but there's way, way more single men than there are single women in my generation. And if you don't keep your ear to the grindstone, whatever it is, your head, whatever the saying is, if you ain't keeping your ear to the ground, you're not gonna know about this shit. Because most people just go to work and they work all day, they come home, they go to bed, and that's their whole fucking life. And that's my whole life too. But here's the problem is, these people are not educating themselves on what's going on in the world. Because like I said, I guarantee you, I'm the only person in my friend group, or people that I know from my job even, that knows about the current disparity between the sexes in Europe among the young people. Like I said, it was like 60-something% of women have a negative opinion of men. So, and it was something like 1 in 3. It was like 1 in 3 or 1 in 4. It was like less than 24% of women actually have a good opinion of men. So you're telling me, if I go to a room in England and there's 4 women in there, only one of them would be okay with me being a man. This is why the birth rates are so far below replacement. So if I keep scratching my nose, I have allergies, or it's hot outside and I cut the grass today, some shit like that. It's bothering my nose. It just hits a point where it's absolutely insane. It's absolutely ridiculous of what you're told to do. Like if you need to be told if you need dating advice, it's already fucking over. I hate to tell you. The chances of me dating a woman are going down significantly day by day because my parameters are apparently too high. I won't date a woman who drinks alcohol. I won't date a woman who smokes. I won't date a woman who's a non-Christian. I won't date a woman who's sexually promiscuous. I won't date a woman because I only have one body. And people say, "Oh, I only have one body." I'll let the woman have 3 bodies. I'll be guy number 2 or 3. I'm not gonna be guy number 4. And people keep telling me, "Oh, you're gonna be single. You're gonna die alone. Whatever." Honestly, at this point, I don't know if I even give a shit anymore. Okay, if I was a poet, didn't know it. Some of them was some of the Eminem shit. I was talking really fast there. It hits a point where it's like, just what the fuck are you supposed to do? Like actually. Like I just keep going to work and I keep seeing women, and then these women are just buying alcohol or they're getting cigarettes or they're way older than me. Like the people who literally give me any attention at the job, any attention romantically, flirtation, whatever, is literally old women. I've never been flirted with by a woman who's my age. I'm gonna be so fucking honest with you. I'm 21 years old. Since I cut my hair and I have kept my beard short, the stubble, I look about my age now. I look 21. I don't look 33 anymore, as I was once guessed last month when I had long hair and a long beard. So I look my age. I don't look 30 years old anymore. I'm in good health. I'm in good shape. I don't have high blood pressure. I don't have any of this shit. I'm literally celibate. I'm waiting till marriage. And these women still don't want fucking nothing to do with me. You know why? Because they look at me and they see, oh, it's a white dude with a buzz cut. So he's probably an incel or some shit like that. And it's like, I'm not even trying to do this. I'm like, I said to my stupid friend, who I now have blocked, I said to him, I want to date. I want to go out and meet a girl. I want to find, I'm going to start looking to find my wife, because the average age for a marriage in America is like 30-something now. It should not be 30-something. It's like 35. First time marriage, by the way, 35. That means I would have to wait, 16 years? Yeah, about 16 years to actually get my first marriage. And then guess what? You might end up getting fucking divorced anyway. So if we're supposed to do this, like, as per the Bible, right? You get married, you don't divorce unless one of you cheats. It doesn't happen. That's the rules for divorce in the Bible. unless your partner has sexual infidelity with another person, you're not allowed to get divorced. Or basically the church will heavily frown upon your divorce. So say you do all that, guess what? You can get to 35 and just be fucked anyway. Because people don't get married at 21. People don't get married at 22. People don't even get married at 30 anymore. And like I said, the disparity, the division between the sexes is so great. I mean, it's massive. It's literally gigantic. I've had women look at me so sideways because I said, you know what? We were talking about politics at work, and I said, why the fuck are we blowing up the Middle East right now? Why are we engaging in warfare in the Middle East? We shouldn't even be over there at all. Okay, this isn't our fight. This is between Iran and whatever the other one is, not Jerusalem. Iran and Israel. Sorry, I forgot which one it was for a second. It's between those two. It's not between America. We shouldn't be over there at all, right? And I was talking about how I was mad about it. I said, yeah, and I voted for the guy who's doing this shit right now. I voted red. I voted for Donald Trump in the 2023 election, whichever year it was. And she looked at me like I had fucking 7 heads, my coworker. She was like, yeah, you voted for him? You voted for him? I said, yeah, I'm not a person who votes for liberal ideology, so I didn't vote for Kamala Harris. Sorry, basically nobody voted for Kamala Harris, as far as I understand. If you voted for her, you thought she'd be the better option, great. When I went to the polls, I didn't know that we were going to be blowing up fucking brown people. I'm very upset about that. Nobody knew that shit was going to happen. Like I said to her, I said to my coworker at the time, I said, you cannot blame me and be upset at me because I voted for Donald Trump. I said, the fucking Middle East conflict wasn't even happening yet. There's no way you're going to sit there and blame this on me and be upset with me because I voted for him. I was like, yeah, me and fucking everyone else. So guess what? You voted, and the other guy voted. You guys basically canceled out my fucking vote anyway because you voted against me. I mean, if you and your sister and your grandpa, you all have the same fucking political affiliation, you basically canceled out my vote because it was me, my mom, and my dad voted for him. I mean, you say anything in this, they act like you are fucking like some non-moral like devil worshiper, and it's like, what are we talking about here? Like, I was once asked my type, what kind of women I like, and I said I don't really like skinny women all that much. I said, yeah, I like slightly chubby white women, is what it is, right? And everyone thinks that's like offensive. I'm like, what the fuck are we doing? Like, seriously, what are we talking about? Why do you think that's offensive? I don't get it. But this is the hyper reality of the dating market anymore, because everything that men do is a turn off to women, and guys are just, I'm at the point where I think I'm like almost asexual. Like, I don't care. Some woman would, like I said to my friend, I said some woman would have to walk up to me and tell me that she's really interested in me and she'd like to take me out on a date, because I have basically zero interest in this shit anymore. I really don't. I keep myself educated on what's going on with the gender diversity, or not diversity, the gender division, because I'd like to know, what's happening in the world regarding people of my own generation. And because a lot of us seem to be going through the same shit all over the place. I'm just at the point where I don't really care. I know I talked about it the whole time. And, excuse me, yet again. But I'm at the point where it's like, I don't really care about this anymore, because I've been looking for so long. And it says, in the Bible, it's Jesus said at the Mount, he said, blessed are those who seek, for they will find, right? And those who will knock upon the door, it shall open, right? That means is when you're seeking through God's will, maybe it's not his will for me to be married and have children. If it's not, I guess it's not going to happen. I don't know. I'm a pretty devout Christian. I like to pray before meals. I like to read a devotional. I like to read the Bible, and so these things affect me, and this affects my worldview and how I see things, right? And even though I'm a Christian, I'm a pragmatic person. I'm a pragmatist. It just means like I believe in what the data suggests. I'm open to the possibility of negative and positive, right? It's what is really happening, what's really going on, what's the data suggest, right? That's my view of the world within my Christianity. Um, and even just being a Christian, I mean, I've been told by so many women. Like I asked a friend of mine one time. We're kind of friends. I don't know what the fuck we're doing anymore because this is the one that put me into HR. I asked her ages ago. I'm a very open Christian. I talk about Christianity every once in a while. I talk about my view of things through the lens of Christianity because it's who I am. You know, I'm a child of God. It's who I am. I'm one of Christ's children, one of his followers, right? And I asked her one time, I said, hey, just for sake of argument, I said, would you ever, do you have any friends that you would, that are looking for, you know, someone to go on a date with? And she said, she literally said to me, I'm not introducing you to my friends because you're a Christian and they hate Christians. We now have women shooting other men in the fucking legs, essentially, proverbially, just for trying to go on a date with someone that's not even them, just another woman, just a friend of theirs, right? If a friend of mine, or if a coworker of mine, whatever, said she's like 18, 19, 20, 21, in that age bracket, and she said to me, do you have any guy friends that are looking for a date? Like, could you maybe set me up? I'd be like, yeah, maybe I'll see what I can do. Especially if I like you or I'm neutral towards you, I would say something like that. I'll see what I can do, right? I'm not going to be like, yeah, fuck you. See what I'm saying? We're at the point where women are like literally just taking shots at men for literally any fucking reason. You're just trying to date somebody? Yeah, fuck you. You fucking stupid pig. Like, that's where we're at. That's where we're at with the division between men and women. And I mean, this, like I said back in the New Year's video, the video I made after New Year's, I said this division between men and women shit is not going anywhere. It's just not. Like, I just honestly think that the only way you can actually get a girlfriend is to be just a completely oblivious, unplugged himbo. Just pretend like you don't know what the fuck's going on at all. Just have zero political opinion or agree with whatever her political opinion is. And guess what? You're in like Flynn, bro. Ready like Freddy. Just like, what are we doing at this point, man? But thank you for watching. I'll see you all in the next one. It's midnight and I need to go to bed. Thank you.